Hi everybody, just want to have a quick look at the stormy weather that's still taking place across the British Isles today. This is the pressure chart from the GFS model for lunchtime today. I've got low pressure 985 millibars sitting right across central parts of England. Got a very strong westerly wind on the southern side of that up to gale force blowing across the south coast, and we've got this easterly gale getting up on the northern side across northern England and eventually going up in towards Scotland. Now many places have already had over an inch of rain. We're only about halfway through this weather event. There's a lot more rain to come across many parts of the country. So if we have a look at the precipitation forecast from the GFS model, this again is for lunchtime today, 12 o'clock, Monday the 24th of September, and we can see that it's forecasting lots of heavy rain here across most of the country. Not very much for Scotland, but elsewhere lots of rain into northern England through particularly into Wales and the Midlands. Really torrential rain there through the course of the morning and into the early part of the afternoon, and that stretches up in towards Northern Ireland as well. These more purple colours do indicate very heavy torrential rain in some places. Now through the course of this afternoon into this evening, we're going to find that rain pushing northwards over really torrential rain, then sets up across northern England through in towards the Irish Sea and in towards Northern Ireland. Things start to dry out a bit in the south, and that rain is pushing up in towards eastern and southern and central parts of Scotland as well, with that easterly gale blowing all the time. And through the course of the evening and into the night, we're going to find that heavy rain continuing northwards in towards northeast England and the eastern parts of Scotland. And then it wraps around in towards Northern Ireland and then back into the Irish Sea and through in towards Wales as well. So southern and southeast parts of the country turn dry through the course of this evening, but then this rain in the northwest will start to push back, I think, particularly into Wales and southwestern England through the course of tomorrow morning. So this is how the NAE model sees this developing. This is the high resolution model from the Met Office. This is the chart for precipitation forecast for lunchtime today. We can see that swathe of heavy rain right across the whole of the country. Really wet weather indeed, and as we go through the course of these charts, we're going to find that rain gradually pushing northwards, with these more southern areas starting to dry out. So the really heavy rain sets up in a line through Northern Ireland, through the Irish Sea towards northern England, and then on in towards Lincolnshire and the north of East Anglia through the course of this afternoon. Then into this evening and overnight, that rain continues ready for Northern Ireland in towards the Irish Sea and in towards northern England as well, pushing up in towards central, southeastern Scotland and eastern Scotland as well. Notice the ice bars really tightening from the east across Scotland, turning very windy with an easterly gale setting in. And through the course of the night in towards tomorrow morning, we'll start to find that rain, if anything, pushing back, pushing up northwards, even further northwards in towards central eastern Scotland, where it continues really much of northern England and into Northern Ireland as well. So a really wet spell coming up, and then tomorrow that rain will gradually start to push back again, wrapping around that low pressure in towards parts of Wales, maybe even into southwestern England as well later on in the day. And it just keeps going really then through northern England and down in towards Wales and southwestern parts of England as well. Further southeast, we're in a more showery air mass, so although not the persistent and heavy and torrential rain in the southeast, there will probably still be some quite heavy showers coming through at times. Precipitation forecast for this event from the NAE model showing that we could well get up to 80 to 100 millimetres here across parts of northern England towards the Irish Sea and through in towards eastern parts of Northern Ireland as well. So that's where the really torrential rain is, but elsewhere again a lot of rain as well. We've already had over an inch, as I say, in many parts of the country from this event. There's a lot more to come, so rain is just going to keep falling really for many parts of the country through the course of today. The last thing I want to look at is the radar picture from the UK Met Office. Have a quick look at that just to see what the current situation is from the Met Office. It'll load up in a moment. Here it comes. So this is the radar picture from the UK Met Office, the current radar picture, and you can see where the more vibrant colours are. That's where the really torrential rain is. So we've got this swathe of torrential rain here through these southern and central areas up in towards North Wales and Northern England. That's all going to push northwards and eastwards through the course of today. I mean, it's going to sort of come to a bit of a standstill, I think, across Northern England, central, southern, southeastern parts of Scotland later on this afternoon and into this evening as well. So it's a very wet scene indeed across the country today. The storm goes on, very windy in parts of the country as well, with gales on the south coast and up across Scotland as well. Very autumnal. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.